How do you move a papaya tree? You don't believe it? Is it possible to do that? Come with me here and I'll show you guys. Right here, look. It is possible, and I'm going to tell you how to do the procedure. And I'm going to show you right here. Look, a plant that we already did 60 days ago. In this video here, we are going to pull it out. I'll show you that it worked, and we are going to plant it. Guys, in this life today, we have a fix for everything, except for death. The rest we solve everything right here. Come with me here. But I don't believe it. Believe it. I'm telling you, and I'm going to show you. For some people, even seeing it, they won't believe it. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you live and in color. Come with me. Guys, when I need to do this process of moving a papaya plant here, look, a papaya tree from one place to another, as you can see here. Look, this is my grove here on the farm. Welcome everyone to my grove and to this class here today. Very happy to have all of you here. For those of you who are just arriving, here in this video, I bring it to you in a simple, fast, and no-nonsense way. For those who already know me, you already know what no-nonsense means. Come with me, guys. What am I going to need? Today, we are going to do this technique on this papaya tree. You are going to follow along with me, and we are going to take this out of here. What are we going to use to do this? Come here. Always remember to have a machete. Here on this one, look, that I already did 50, 60 days ago, I used a plastic pot, okay? Today I'm going to be using here, look, a bucket, look. A simple bucket, okay? I cut the bottom of it, a circle, look, and I cut the side, look, so I can slip it onto the papaya trunk. Look, okay? So you're going to need, if you don't have a plastic pot, you're going to need an old bucket, okay? And a plastic bottle, a plastic soda bottle. See, just leave the plastic like this, look, because you're not going to use all of it, you're just going to use a piece. And a disinfected pocket knife. If you are using this pocket knife, wipe some alcohol on it first, okay? Just like I did here. And some masking tape, whether it's plastic or paper like this, for you to wrap around, okay? Great. And a hoe, guys, it's fantastic. I'm curious for us to see what technique this is. First technique, guys, we are going to make the cut where we are going to do the process, okay? Look, no nonsense here, guys. We are going to be very simple. We have to be surgical. Surgical, I'm going to teach you, okay, how to make this cut so the plant doesn't break. It's important that you do it exactly as I'm going to do it here, okay? There are a lot of people who make the cut the other way around, and when they finish making the cut, the plant breaks. So pay close attention to how I'm going to do it, okay, guys? You're going to come here, look, you're going to take your pot, whatever you're going to use to put here, and you're going to measure, look, you're going to measure here on the side of the papaya tree. On this one, I already did it 50, 40, 50 days ago. We are going to do it on this one now. What are you going to do? You're going to take the height of the pot here. Look, the cut, pay close attention. The cut has to be more or less here in the middle of the pot, okay? It can't be up here or down there. It has to be in the middle of the pot. Let's go. Look, I already measured the height here. Look, I measured the height here. So my cut, if it's marking from here to here, my cut has to be here. Look, never make this cut from top to bottom. Never. Never, guys, okay? Look, you're going to take the pocket knife. This is for us to make it grow roots here. That's why we are going to make this cut. I want to move this papaya tree, take it out of this shade, and take it over there to the sun, to the front of the house. Look, here is going to be the middle, look, right, of the bucket. Look here so you can see, look, the middle of the bucket. So with the pocket knife, you're going to take the pocket knife, turn it like this, look. I usually say 90 degrees, look. And you're going to start, look here so you can see. See, look, see? Now this is important, guys. Catch the detail. Look, you're going to cut. Catch the detail, guys. You can never make this cut from top to bottom because if you do it from the top, hit here and push, the plant will break, okay? So whenever you are going to do it like this. Look, exactly as I'm doing. Look, and don't go past. Turn here to the side so they can see. Look, don't go past the middle of the stem. Look here so you can see. Look. See, look? Here is already the middle, so I'm not even going to get close. Just look at the depth I went. Look. See, look? So I never go past the middle of the papaya tree either. Look. Now here I'm going to use the machete to help me out because it doesn't want to come out. Look, I took it out. Great, guys. Look at the depth, guys. Pay attention. Look. This is good enough. You don't need more than this, okay? And I usually say about 4 or 5 cm in this thickness, but that depends on the size of your plant, okay? Look, I'm going to pull here now. I finished working with it, right? What am I going to do now? Now we are going to take, remember the plastic over there that I told you about? Look, this plastic here is very important for you to put in. How to put it in, come with me. Guys, this is a technique they taught me, and I'm going to pass it on to you today, guys. Now you come with the plastic from the PET bottle, guys, look. Then, where you cut here, look, you're just going to, look, just insert it here. Look, see here? Why are you doing this, putting this plastic here? Because I'll tell you, if we put dirt here without putting the plastic, what's going to happen? This part that we cut here, it's going to heal back together. And I don't want it to heal, okay? Look, now what am I going to do? I'm going to take the knife and cut the excess. Look here, look. Like this, look. Turn here, look. Just cut the excess. Look, the plastic stayed here for you to see. Look. See? What is the function of this plastic here on the papaya stem? Guys, this plastic won't let the plant heal back together, okay? And it will make it grow roots here. That's the role of the plastic, not letting the plant heal back together, and the plant will shoot out roots here, rooting inside the bucket, okay? Great. So far, so good. I usually ask like this, guys. Any questions so far? If you have any questions, ask here in the comments and I'll answer you right away. Let's go. Now, guys, look, you're going to take your bucket, okay? Look, leave the hoe nearby. You're going to take your bucket like this, look, right? That you cut on the bottom and on the side, okay? And you're going to do a test here. Look, always take it from the thinnest part first. Look, so it doesn't break, okay, guys? Careful, look. Let's do a test here. It went in. Look at that. It went in, right? Look here so you can see. Great. Now what are we going to do? Look, we are going to take here. We are going to use the dirt right from here on the side, look, of the plant. If it grew here, it's because it's good here. Look, grabbing a few roots like this, it's nothing, okay, guys? Look, now come with me so you can see. Turn around here so they can see here, guys. Look, I'm going to take this shovel. The shovel here, guys, come. I like to show it in detail. Remember I said you were going to need masking tape? The masking tape comes in here now. Look, right? If I put the dirt inside here, the bucket will burst, okay? Look, I cut the bucket on the side. Look. See? And on the bottom. Then I come with this masking tape here on the side. Look, and wrap it around the bucket so it doesn't open, okay? Look, just wrap it once, just so it doesn't open. Then now I come here, cut it, leave it there. Later we'll improve this tape here, okay, guys? It's just so it doesn't open, okay? And now what are we going to do? Pay attention, guys. It's important. This moment is important because it's the moment, it's right now, that decides the success in moving your papaya tree. Look, you come with the dirt right from the side here and start putting the dirt from the side inside. Because if it grew here, it's because it's doing well, see? Just look so you can see. Look. Press it down well here, okay, guys? Look. Great. Then now what's the next step? We are going to now, guys. You are going to water it like this. Look, with a little watering can. Why are we going to water it? Now we are going to make where we cut there, that is in the dirt, induce roots and root inside this bucket so we can remove this plant from its place. Okay? Does it work? It does. We are going to take the other one out here now that I did. Look, it's been about 40, 50 days. Water it every day, folks. If sometimes it gets too moist, you can change it. Watering every 2 days, okay? How long will it take for it to root here? Depending on the region, if it's colder, hotter, on average about 40 to 60 days, okay? Now we are going here, look, to our plant that I already did, look. This plant that I already did, it's been about 40, 60 days since I did it, okay? And I'm going to show you how to proceed here now, guys. Look, first thing, we're going to take it out. Look, just look at how it is. One side. We are going to dig on one side of it, look. Seeing here, look. And on this other side too, so I can see which is the best place for us to take it out. Look, it was on both sides. Now we are going to remove this plant from its place. When yours is ready, you are going to do it exactly the way I'm doing it. Look. Now we are going to remove it from here, okay? Look, come here. Look. Keep digging. Look. There. Look. I reached its trunk there. See? Look at what a beauty. Look. Look how it filled with roots there, guys. My goodness. Look. And now on the side here, look. It's a bit hard because we are in the dry season here, okay? So the dry season is harsh. And now, guys, with the help of a machete, look, I'm going to use this shovel here. Look, for me to hold it, try to hold it, actually. And with the help of a machete, we are going to cut here. Look, I left it. See? I made a cut. Give it one more. Look, it started to come out. What am I going to do? Look, just remove it. Just remove the plant. Look. Seeing, look. Here it hits. Remove the plant around it. This root you can remove, okay? Look, now I'm going to turn it upside down, look, and I'm going to tap here. Done, we remove the plant. Now we are going to go over there. I'm going to take this little knife here. Look, I don't want it to cut so you can see. Look, we are going to go over there where I already made the hole where we are going to transplant it. Look here. Look. Look here, guys. Look at the size of the plant we removed. Detail, look here with me. Look. A papaya plant already producing, productive. Now we are going to pass through here and we are going to the location. Detail the location where you are going to transplant this papaya. You already have to leave it dug, okay? Then afterwards, you do this here. Look, come with me. Be very careful here not to break the papaya leaves. Look at the size of the leaves, guys. Look there. Look. Look how beautiful producing. Look. And now do like me. Look. Put the leaves forward so you can see where you can pass, okay? Careful, guys. Look. Slowly so it doesn't break. Look. You can be planting it wherever you want. Now see? Now I'm going to lift it. Look. Careful here with this part of the pot, okay, guys? There, look. I'm going to lift it standing up now. Look. Look at that. Just look at what a marvel, guys. Come along, guys. Now we are going to the hole where you have to leave the hole ready. Look like this. Look here so you can see. Look. Look, be very careful with this plant. Now, guys, imagine having a papaya tree wherever you want, right? First thing we are going to do here, guys, stay very calm right now. Careful, there's no use rushing. If you've made it this far, go ahead and like it here. Comment your city, your region. I want to know where this is reaching, and share this video, guys, so you can help more people move a papaya tree. Look, we are going to use 200 drisher of dolomitic limestone here, okay? Look, I'm going to cover the bottom, look, and I'm going to add limestone for us to provide calcium, magnesium, and regulate the soil's pH. I'm going to add single superphosphate, okay? Root development, look, 150 degree. Detail, you can't put that papaya there just yet. You are going to cover the bottom of it, okay? Look, if you put it directly on that fertilizer, it will burn the roots. And now you come with it, look. Look, there's a root here that is sticking out too much. Look. Remove it, okay? Look. Then now you come with it, look. Seeing, look. It doesn't need to be too deep, guys. More than this, are you going to leave the pot? No, I'm going to remove the pot. However, for me to remove the pot now, I'm going to throw a little bit of dirt around it so it stays put there. Look, just a little bit, okay, guys? Let's see if it stays, look. Seeing, look. And now I'm going to be removing it there. It's fine there. Look. Look, I'm going to put a little bit here, just so it doesn't tip over. And now I'm going to use. Look here, guys, look. I'm going to take it and cut it with the machete here, look. And I'm going to be removing the pot, look. Look, okay, look here, so you can see the amount of roots. I'm not going to remove too much, right? Look here, look. Look, seeing here. Look, I'm going to pull, guys, because so you can see that it's possible. Look. Look here. Look, guys. Look where I made the cut. Look. Here, look. See? Look at the amount of roots it shot out. Look. This here, look, is inside the pot. Look, I'm going to show you. I'm going to cut the pot off to show you. Guys, I'm not going to remove all the dirt, look, but just so you can see, look, that it works really well. Look, I took the pot off here, guys, look. So you can see, look. Here, look. See here, look. Look here, look. Where I cut. See the cut there, look. I cut there and look at the roots it produced. Look, if I take off the rest of the dirt, I'm not going to take it off because otherwise I'll lose the plant. I shouldn't even be doing this here. When you go to replant, only remove the plastic, okay? So look here so you can see the cut again. Look, I cut here. Look, see, look, then look at the roots it produced. Just look so you can see. Look at what a marvel, guys, a system for you to move a papaya tree. It's worth it. It's worth you sharing this video there, liking and commenting. Guys, look at what a marvel. I'll be very happy if you share this video there in WhatsApp groups so we can pass this information forward wherever you want to share it. Guys, look at what a marvel. Don't do this. Don't remove the pot. Only remove the pot inside the dirt when you place it. I removed it to show you that it's true and it's possible, okay? Now look, I'm going to come with it here. Look, here in the hole, and I'm going to cover it. I'm going to throw the dirt. Look, like this. How fantastic, how to have a producing plant wherever I want. Can I plant it in a pot? You can, guys. A papaya plant like this planted in a pot. Here in my city, people are charging a lot for it producing like this, you know? Is it worth it or not? Look there, look. I'm going to throw the dirt here now. Look, with my hand in the hole, look. It's worth it. It's a way for you to make an income, okay? And to make your farm beautiful too, look. Look, I took a plant from one place and planted it in another. Now, what am I going to do now? I'm going to take it here, look, and I'm going to step on it, okay? Look, so it stays firm, see? And now I'm going to continue. I'm going to make a trench here around it. Now, before making the trench around it for me to water, notice that the plant is crooked. You can't leave it like that. You have to straighten it, okay? Look, come here, look, and straighten it. Look, guys, look, you are the ones who will tell me if it's good. Like this, look. Is it good like this? It is, right? Let's see. Look there, guys, because it's also a little crooked like this, right, guys? Because it grew up there looking for the sun, right? Look, I'm going to push it a little more, look. Look there, look. And so, what do you think? Now it's good, right? Let's look together. Let's look together with you there. Then now, guys, you come here, look. Look, let's open a trench for us to water. Folks, it doesn't even wilt, you know? It doesn't even wilt. If you do it exactly as I'm going to do here now, look, okay? Look, I'm opening a trench so it has water around here. Look, look. Look here so you can see what a beauty. Look. See, look? Done. Now, what am I going to do now? I'm going to look here at me so you can see. Look, my hose is here. Look. I'm going to turn on the spigot. Look at that. I'm going to turn it on here. Look. Spigot. See? And now I'm going to grab the hose here. Look. Look here, guys. Look at the satisfaction I have today, folks. I moved a papaya tree, guys, with many people asking how to do it. Look. So look, now you come. If you do it the way I'm going to do it here, look, guys, this way it will work really well, okay? Look, wash my machete here. Look. Put it here. Look, I'm very happy, guys. Look at the papaya, a hermaphrodite papaya tree. I moved it while it was producing. Look. Then you let it fill with water. Why do we make this trench around it? For us to concentrate the moisture here at the root of the plant. It won't even wilt, guys. Look there so you can see the papaya flowers already producing. Now, one detail I want. Look, fill it with water, okay? Fill it with water to the max. Look. Look at that. Sometimes in front of your house, it's clear. You want to plant a papaya tree, there's a papaya tree far away, or else it's at your neighbor's. Or else the papaya tree is at your house in the city. You want to take it to the farm. Guys, look here at the solution. Now look, the secret so it doesn't wilt. The first 10 days that you transplant it, then you come here. Look, on the leaves, look. Besides watering it every day, morning and afternoon, every time you water it, the first 10 days, you wet the leaves. See, look. The first 10 days that you move this papaya plant, right? You take it and wet the leaves. See there, look. Look how cute it turned out, guys. Film from over there so they can see that I thought it looked very beautiful when seen from over there. Look. Look here, guys. From over there. From that side, look at that. Look at what a marvel. I'm very happy to save a plant there, in the shade like that, guys. Look, here now getting the sun, it will produce very well, and I'm sure I'm going to save many plants there in Brazil and in the world that were condemned. Or sometimes you see a papaya tree there in the middle of the brush, and you say, is there a way I can take it home using this technique? There is a way, yes. Guys, if you've made it this far here, I'm sure you have the idea there of moving a papaya tree. Is it possible to do? Here is the result. Already producing. If you do it in the first 10 days wetting its leaves, it won't even wilt. I want to ask you one thing. It's worth subscribing to the channel now with this tip. If you want to help the channel bring information of this type forward, just subscribe and like it here along with me. Very happy with each of you arriving here. You don't know my happiness that I have here today to save a plant. And by saving this plant, I'm sure I'm going to save millions of plants in Brazil and in the world out there. Very happy indeed. I thank each of you here along with me. This channel was created to help you who live in the country, who live in the city, who want to have the opportunity to do things differently, to make it happen, and to produce your food. Thank you very much to each of you. Subscribe to the channel, and if it touches your heart, follow our work. Welcome to the channel of knowledge, always bringing information in a simple, fast, and no-nonsense way for you. Big hug. God bless, and come along with me. If this technique of transforming and moving life in your backyard changed your way of seeing nature, subscribe and like the channel. We are revealing the secrets that the earth has kept for a long time. Let's plant tomorrow. Nature's next treasure will be open soon.